maybe 60 days of him just pouring into me, talking to me, giving me books to read by Napoleon Hill, giving me YouTube videos to reference. After 60 days of that, my own curiosity kicked in because I started to feel like he was feeding what I was missing. Yeah. It wasn't in the Kingdom Hall because I looked. Then when I was studying other religions, I studied it for knowledge, but I knew that's not where I was supposed to be. So I started taking off on my own, reading, studying about everything I could. Yeah. Everything, pulling from everything. And it all came in a nutshell to self-awareness, forgiving myself, healing myself, not being so hard on myself. And basically I was born again. Yeah. I can honestly say I was born again. The old me, that mean, angry, abusive, abused, angry black woman, I had to let her go.
It's like we all getting over like past hurt, past fear. And
Absolutely.
It's just like the evolution of wanting to do better and wanting to know yourself better. Eventually, you're going to get to the point where you get frustrated. You get to the point you see, tag, it's me getting in my way.
Absolutely. And that's a hard pill to swallow.
That's
a hard pill to swallow. For me, it was horribly hard because I was trained to blame other people.
I think we all are.
Yes. It was a hard pill to swallow. And that was the biggest revelation I had, that, girl, it's you.
Yeah.
That's not saying these people didn't do this to you, or that you didn't suffer an injustice in the court system, or that this person didn't understand you, or they shouldn't have said this. That doesn't mean that's not true.
But what did you do with that?
First, I cried.
No, I'm saying it's that question, but what did you do with that energy that was given to you? Did you transmutate it? Did you give back negative energy?
So at that time, before I became woke, at that time I had a reputation of being like attractive, but being mean as blank word. Like, I had that reputation. Yeah. And I stood on that. I thought it was a badge of honor. Yeah. Like, yeah, you can't do nothing for me. I got my own house, my own car. I'm running other people's business. You can't. I'm good on paper. You can't do nothing for me.
Throw your hands up at me.
I got that song, but I'm late. Independent. Yeah, okay, I got that one. I got that one.
Married. That's crazy.
So here we go with this. So I was mean. Like, I was admittedly a mean girl. Admittedly was. Yeah. You didn't come at me the right way. You looked at me funny, because I came from the standpoint of, I'm getting everything on my own. So I don't need you to bring me this material stuff. I need you to bring something I'm missing. But I couldn't articulate what I was missing. Yeah. So my patience was low. Yeah. So when I finally had this whole, as people say, the come to Jesus moment from the end of 2011, beginning of 2012, and some more horrible things happened, that's when I really understood I remember October 2012. Girl, it's you. Mm-hmm. Something got to change. It ain't everybody else. Something has to change. Mm-hmm. But then I had people around me who I now see present day didn't want me to change. People who I depended on, whether they were blood related or not. It's not that they don't want
you to change. It's just, if you start changing, then I'm going to have to start changing.
And that's why I said what I said. Mm-hmm. So if you don't want to change, then conversely, you can say you don't want me to change, because now I'm going to show you up. Even though that's not my intent. I'm just trying to better myself. But because you're not in the space to change, you definitely don't want me to change. Because now I'm exposing that you got some stuff you got to work on.
Maybe not even expose it. I found sometimes it's all about proximity. If you don't want to change in your soul, you might not even know why you stopped hanging with somebody. True. But it's just like those energies, it's like a magnetic pole. They start pushing each other away.
Absolutely.
And you might not even know.
And that happened to me for blood related and non-blood related, but people that I was close to, that I looked at as a mother figure, or as a sibling, or as a dad figure. And that was hard for me, because by me exchanging myself from my mom, by my dad never really wanting to rock with me because I looked too much like my mama. Like, he real life told me that on my 19th birthday. That's why he hated my guts. I didn't have a foundation. So the people I had around me came from my children's other side of the family, because both of my daughters have different dads. So I was able to infiltrate myself in their family to get a family unit, if that makes sense. So when I started to heal and grow, there was those same people that was like, I like the narrative of saying you mean and abusive and angry and disrespectful. I like that narrative. I don't want you straightening up and changing and becoming at peace, and I don't want that, because then I'm gonna have to do something, and I'm not ready to do something. And that was hard for me. Yeah. That was hard for me to disassociate with those people. And then when other things in life happened and I saw that they could not let go of who I used to be, my gift of goodbye is vicious, Six. It's vicious. I can love you from a distance.
The cancellation of people.
Honey, well.
You got to do what you have to. You have to protect your happiness.
Absolutely.
And your peace of mind.
I call it, I protect my inner peace by any means necessary.
Yeah.
And I'm teaching my children that. They'll be 16 and 18 next month. And I'm teaching them things now that it took me until my 30s to learn, because I don't want them to live and experience the pain that I brought on myself.